today's video we're going to have a really cool and interesting discussion about crystals. Only recently I've gotten into the whole world of spirituality and crystals, crystal healing, crystal energy and vibes and everything like that. And I am hugely interested in it. I'm really involved with them. I have a huge collection of them. And I just think, it's just an added bonus onto your day just to help you get through it. So I'm just going to preface this video by saying all of these opinions in this video are mine. You don't need to believe in anything like this. You may just be interested in it and just want to watch the video, see what I'm talking about, whatever. But I don't expect anyone else to believe this. This is my faith, not yours. I don't need to defend it. I don't need to explain it for anybody, but I'm just doing it for a video just to share my knowledge on crystals and get other people's feedback on crystals. Share your opinions below as well. I don't mind if you believe it, if you don't, share it below. Just let's start a discussion, but a mature discussion. Also, for people in the crystal community, I just want to say, the way that I'm going to describe these crystals are how I interpret these crystals. It's not how maybe you might interpret them, but this is just my interpretation of the effects and the benefits and features of these crystals. So please don't get defensive or anything like that if I describe a crystal incorrectly to how you would describe it. But this is just how I interpret it. I don't want to just go on the internet and just be like, oh, this is what this does, and then I start feeling that. Some of my descriptions are from the internet, are from what other people feel from these crystals, but a lot of it as well is just how I feel from these crystals. Because I believe it's good to form your own opinions on things, especially if you put a lot of faith in that thing, make your own opinion on it. I think that's pretty important. So anyways, enough rambling. So basically in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a look at two crystals. So they're just two crystals that I randomly picked out for this video, which is citrine and, how do I pronounce it? Carnelian. Let me check my notes. Carnelian. I have no clue. Anyways, so I love these two crystals. I wear these two crystals on daily basis, especially the citrine, and you'll figure out why soon enough. The carnelian, I don't wear this one as much, but whenever I do wear it, I do enjoy it. I've probably talked about this before, but the crystal that I wear the most is amethyst, because it's just the one that it just draws to me the most. I don't know why, I just enjoy it the most. So, but anyways, let's just start off by chatting about citrine. So this is citrine here. It's such a beautiful, beautiful rock. It would definitely have to be one of my favorite crystals. So as you can see, it's kind of multi-toned, multicolored. It's really, really beautiful. Also, before we start talking about this, just one word of warning for citrine is that not to leave it in direct sunlight for too long, because it actually fades in sunlight. So unless you want a faded crystal, then keep this baby hidden from the sunlight. Yeah. So let me get my notes because I need them. So citrine. I'm just going to read from this. So a brief summary of citrine is: natural citrine is a premier stone of manifestation, imagination, and will. Citrine is a comforting stone that is warm, energizing, and life-giving as it carries the power of the sun, which is funny because it fades in the sun. The name derives from French origin citron, meaning lemon, which refers to the stone's yellow, honey appearance. Earning the name the merchant's stone, citrine is said to help with wealth, prosperity, and success, along with kyanite, I don't know how to pronounce these, crystals. Citrine is one of only 2 crystals on Earth that do not require to be cleared or cleansed. I'll probably talk about clearing or cleansing a little bit later in this video, and how to clear or cleanse your crystals. Benefits of citrine: transmutes negative energy and metamorphosizes it into protective energy. It invigorates creativity and imagination. It's known as the merchant stone, which attracts wealth and driven prosperity. Ignore the driven part. Wealth and prosperity. It does not require cleansing, which is pretty cool, I must say, because it's one of 2 crystals on Earth that don't. Like, that's pretty rare. That's pretty cool. It's warm and comforting as it channels the power of the sun. The golden energy emitted inspires personal power and confidence. So that's kind of like a brief summary on the benefits and just a bit of history to do with citrine as well. In my own experience, what my interpretation of this stone does is confidence, self-esteem, self-reliance, independency. It's just, when I wear this stone, I feel like, yes, like I can do this. Like, if there's something, like, it happened to me last week. I was in work and there was something that I was just a bit like about doing. Like, I was just a little bit hesitant because I was like, I don't know, like, if I have the strength to do this. And then I was like, I reminded myself that I was wearing my citrine crystal, and I just kind of like, I had it around my neck and I just grabbed it and I was like, I can do this. So for me, mostly what citrine is definitely just, you know, like, it's just like that push. It's like, you can do this, like, you are strong, you have the will. It is known as the merchant stone, but I don't know, I have my own opinions on that, and I don't know, I think it's kind of like, I don't know, I know everyone is driven by money and stuff, but I think it's kind of greedy to be like, oh yeah, like, this stone is going to give me prosperity and wealth. It's like, no, like, you should, like, I don't know, I don't know. But yeah, that is citrine. I love citrine. It is definitely it's definitely in my top 5 favorites for now, anyways. It's really helping me at the moment. So we're gonna move on to, I can't pronounce it, but carnelian. Carnelian? Carnelian. Maybe that's it. Carnelian? Anyways, so that is carnelian. Yeah, let's just read into it now. So, I'm just gonna start off with a brief little description that I made myself, and then we're just gonna get into how I interpret the stone, because I think it's important to, you know, give your own feelings and opinions about the vibes that you get off of a stone. I think so. So, brief description. Known as the setting sunstone by the Egyptians, this crystal draws your passionate side, evoking feelings of empowerment and motivation. Wear this stone and feel on top of your game, allowing you next level charisma and confidence. So, for carnelian, I definitely feel I don't physically feel it in a physical form, but I definitely mentally feel just a layer of warmth over me when I wear this or hold this crystal. I'm gonna stop saying crystal. when I hold this crystal. Um, yeah, like it's such a warm, inviting kind of crystal, and it's again with this one, it's very passionate, as I said in the description. Again, with citrine, it's kind of like a like confidence. It's another one for just confidence and just feeling like you're on top of it. Like someone asks you to do something, it's like, yeah, I can do that. I've got my carnelian, and I can do that. That's just kind of how it feels. Yeah, it is. It's very similar to the citrine, but there is a little bit more kind of like passion to it, and a little bit more. You can kind of interpret that passion differently, whether it's like passionate love, passionate, like, whereas say the citrine, it's just like self. It's all about self, like independency, self-esteem, self-confidence, all that kind of stuff. This is passion, this is confidence, but I feel like this is more inviting of like other people as well. Like it could be passionate for love as well. Whereas I don't think the citrine would really do much for that, because it is just about yourself, kind of. So citrine is more of a selfish stone. Carnelian is more of a broader, like, you know what I mean. I'm so bad at explaining things, but yeah. So that is that for those two crystals. They are real pretty. So they are. And I just wanted to talk about the cleansing and clearing of crystals. So basically, this is how I interpret it. Again, this is just how I interpret it. Also, I'm just gonna say I'm not too big into crystal cleansing or cleaning, because I do believe in the power of sharing energies, sharing feelings and vibes, and just sharing in general. I actually had somebody, like someone came up to me and touched my crystal and was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool! Where'd you get that?" And then, like, another person was like, "Oh, like, you can't touch his crystal. Like, that's just sharing. Like, he has to cleanse that now." And I don't know. To me, that just seems a bit weird, because it's like, I don't know. It's very like standoffish. It's like, no, like, you can't go near my crystal. My crystal is mine. Like, but it's like, no, I want to share my positive energy, because I personally feel like I'm beaming with positive light and positive vibes lately, and it's crazy. Like, it's crazy, I know. But if somebody wants to come up and feel my crystal, it's really sexual. If someone wants to come up and feel my crystal, well then more power to you, because you're gonna get a lot of positive energy off of me if you believe in all that stuff. Of course, negative energy can be drawn in, but I get negative feelings as well while I'm wearing crystals, and it's gonna draw that in as well. But I don't personally get the feeling that my crystals hold on to negative energy. I feel like negative energy, it comes into me and it comes through my crystal. That's why I wear crystals, because it's transmuting negative energy. It's transforming it into positive light and feelings. Like, that is the whole point of me wearing crystals. And if it means someone can come up to me and they can push a bit of negative energy through my crystal and transmute it into good feelings, well then why not? The more positive vibes, the better. But yeah, anyways, that's really what I wanted to talk about with the cleansing and clearing. I don't cleanse my crystals, and I've had my crystal collection for a good while now, actually. I've only properly gotten into crystals recently, but I have had a crystal collection for a good while, and I haven't been getting any negative feelings off them. But if I do feel like there's one or two crystals that seem to be like getting low charge or something like that, then I will try and cleanse it and clear it. Just, I don't know, just for my own mindfulness, for my own sake. But yeah, things you can do to clear or cleanse your crystals is, charging in like sunlight, direct sunlight, or moon energy, leaving it out in moonlight, or using incense. My incense holder has all of my crystals on it as well, so that could be cleansing it without me even knowing it, I guess. Yeah, incense, salt water, salt, just stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I think for me, you know, like crystal living is very important. Um, it works for me. It doesn't work for everybody, but it just works for me. It just clicks. And I can't really explain why. I can't explain what it does. I can't scientifically be like, this is the formula, like, this is it. I can't be like that, but mentally, it works for me. And that's all that I can say. I'm not gonna go saying, like, oh my god, yeah, it's this, like, oh my gosh, like, no. It's just, it works for me, and I don't care who believes it, because it makes me happy. It has transformed my life. It has helped me in so many ways. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting as much as I did. And if you would like to see more crystals, I'm sure to make more videos like this as well in the future. But let me know what kind of crystals you would like to see. I'm definitely going to do one on amethyst next, because I'd actually probably need a whole video just dedicated to amethyst. Probably, yeah, because it's a good one. Anyways, thanks a million, guys. I don't know why I'm doing this gun. It's because the Tomb Raider movie is out, and I really want to see it, but I don't know where to go with. And also, the Tomb Raider game is coming out in September, and I'm so excited for it. Oh my gosh. Anyways, thank you, guys. Bye.